What is up, guys? It's your boy here, Jersey Flex. If you're new to this channel, make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given this channel up until this point. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, in today's video we're going to be discussing RAD140 test alone, the ever so popular SARM that seems to be the SARM of choice by a lot of teenagers and also by a lot of people looking to try something without taking anabolic compounds. So let's discuss taking RAD140 as a pre-workout in this video. But before we get into any of that, I'm gonna ask that you guys subscribe and let's roll that freaking intro video. Boom.
Maybe it's a new beginning. Maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. As you guys saw in the intro, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, and in no way, shape, or form am I recommending the usage of any of the compounds in this video. This video is strictly for educational purposes only, so if you guys are considering doing something, seek the attention of a medical professional before doing so. So I'm only here to entertain. Don't do any of the dumb stuff that I talk about. Just enjoy. So let's kind of talk about RAD140 kind of as a pre-workout. So most oral compounds will really kick in and take effect within the hour. So, and they kind of tend to stay in your system for a half-life of 4 to 9. And they do remain in trace amounts for the remainder of a week or two and can be picked up in drug tests, but they're really active. Like, I'll give an example. D-ball, you know, is very harsh. Dianabol, which is an anabolic steroid, and it'll last for maybe 4 to 6 hours depending how you metabolize that. Then you have your Anavar, which can last anywhere between 9 to 12. And then you have like Winstrol that'll last 7, but it'll still be detectable in a drug test months later, weeks later, and so on and so forth. So, you know, but the true effectiveness kicks in within about an hour, and it's notable. You remain anabolic for, you know, the 4 to 9 or whatever hours later on of the half-life. So most SARMs are taken in ml form as a sublingual dropper that you place under your tongue, let it sit for a minute or two and swallow. Some people do half an ml, you know, and for RAD140, I believe this is 20 milligrams would be 1 full ml, typically what you would see, and they also come in capsule forms. So taking RAD140 as a pre-workout, okay, being that it kicks in within the hour, it definitely works very well, you know, and this is disregarding any kind of toxicity and testosterone suppression that it causes. There is liver toxicity associated with RAD140, regardless of what you guys have read online or have seen on forums, etc., etc. You know, there is some form of liver toxicity with any kind of oral compound, so please keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the pumps and the strength level increases. Okay, so originally RAD140 was designed to help muscle loss, prevent muscle loss, and it was really researched in clinical studies to be a way for you guys to avoid TRT or injecting testosterone. You know, it was kind of like researched in terms of an alternative. Obviously, like most other SARMs, it didn't make it past clinical trials. But one of the things you guys can expect is similar effects and results to that of testosterone. You're going to have better energy levels, libido is going to go up, but you're also going to have better bone density. Bone density and strength is going to increase with RAD140, and also muscle tissue. increase. So you're going to have an increased amount of anabolic activity in your body. That being said, you're going to get stronger, be able to build muscle tissue better. You're going to be able to synthesize protein at a better rate. So more of the food that you consumed is going to be, used to build and construct muscle tissue. But taking it as a pre-workout, you guys are going to notice the increase in strength, and you're also going to notably see the increase in your pumps. So you're going to have better pumps in the gym. You're going to notice that you're moving more weight, and the reason why is by the increase in anabolic activity. Your body is binding to the receptors in your body that are responsible for this anabolic activity, and it's going to increase mineral and water retention inside your muscle tissue. So you're going to have better stores of glycogen. You're going to be able to store more water inside your muscle tissue. And for those who don't know, your muscles are 40 to 60% water. So you're going to have better pumps in the gym as a result from taking RAD140 as a pre-workout. Now, when I was running RAD140, and it was actually the first compound I ever ran before any anabolic that I ever ran, I was taking half an ml in the morning and half an ml before going to work out, and I did this for about 6 weeks. That was kind of my first thing, and then I hopped on a PCT and so on, I can clearly tell you, man, I noticed that my shoulders looked more capped. I felt like I was moving more weight, and it really felt like I just had this ungodly kind of pump going on. And I do got to say, after 2 weeks, the numbers of the weights I was moving started increasing. So you guys got to remember, this was like maybe 2 years ago, my first cycle of anything. So I was overhead pressing with dumbbells for my shoulders about 60 pounds each side. By the end of the cycle, I was probably doing like 85, and that's a substantial increase. And then when I came off, it dropped down to like 75. So I kept a lot of the gains. I kept like half, you could say, half of the strength gains in terms of that. But it definitely will increase strength if you use it as a pre-workout. Now, being that this is YouTube, I can't tell you guys to go out and do that. I don't recommend you guys to use this stuff because this is dangerous and illegal. Only use it for your rats and lab rodent testing or whatever is legal in your country, unless you consult with a doctor first. But as a conclusion, it is a very good pre-workout in my opinion. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's roll that freaking outro. Boom!